Good morning, guys. Yeah, they are making a huge difference. Really, all you have to do when you go out over the next 2 weeks picking up school supplies for your kids, pick up some extra stuff, some notebooks, some pencils, and bring it by these McDonald's. As we mentioned, 55 locations all across the area are collecting these supplies, including the McDonald's in Vinton, where we are right now. Joining me now is Megan, whose family actually owns this McDonald's. Megan, talk about how easy it is for people to donate.
Well, it's super easy. Like you said, all you have to do is pick up a couple extra supplies when you're out and about, bring them in, and we've got these large boxes in all 55 locations, and you just drop them in. Couldn't be easier.
Yeah, and so talk about how it makes you and your family feel, too, getting to help these kids right here in our area.
Absolutely. It's great. McDonald's is always looking for ways to be involved with our communities. They support us, so we always want to support families and schools whenever we can. So it's a wonderful opportunity for us to team up with you guys and get some school supplies together so we can start kids off on the right foot this school year.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And the supply drive started yesterday, and it runs through August 7th, so you still have plenty of time to donate. Jenna and Patrick, it's going to be a lot of fun over the next few weeks.
And Aaron, the cool part about this is everything that you donate in your local McDonald's stays in your local schools. So if you're donating in Roanoke, they stay right there in Roanoke. If you're donating in Lynchburg, they stay right there in Lynchburg and Campbell County. So Aaron, we know that we're helping our local communities when we're doing this.
Yeah, it really is a great cause, and it's cool knowing that when you donate to that McDonald's that it is going to be helping right in your community. So if you're donating in Salem, Roanoke County, whatever, you're going to be helping the schools in that district, which is awesome to know where all of those extra supplies are going to go.
Okay, and we'll hear from those school districts coming up in just a little bit. Thanks so much, Aaron.
And then drop them off. WSLS sends Erin Brookshire. She's joining us live from the McDonald's in Vinton this morning. And Erin, this really is an easy way to help out other kids in the community.
Good morning. Yeah, it is a great way to help out kids in the community, because as you're out shopping for those school supplies, pick up a few things, especially if you're already out at one of those stores getting those supplies, and you can drop them off. There are 55 McDonald's locations all across the area that are collecting school supplies over the next 2 weeks through August 7th. Joining me now to talk a little bit about this drive is Megan, whose family owns this McDonald's here in Vinton. So talk about how it feels to give back to the community.
It's great. We're always looking for ways that we can support our community, so this is just a natural for McDonald's. I'm so excited to be a part of it. It's wonderful knowing that it's going to help kids right in your own community. So it could be, classmates of your children or your neighbors' kids who need a little extra help this time of year. So it's wonderful to be a part of that.
Absolutely. And show us how easy it is. Every McDonald's location has one of these boxes, right?
It's couldn't be easier. Just grab your school supplies and drop them right off.
And one other really cool thing I really want to show you guys, Jenna and Patrick, is each location has the schools that you'll be helping. So here in Vinton, you'll be helping Roanoke County schools. Every McDonald's location has a box like this, and it'll let you know what school will be benefiting from your donation. So as we mentioned, these donations will be collected until August 7th. So you still have plenty of time to go out, get some supplies, and drop them off.
It's so hard to believe that we're talking about back to school, but this is something that every year that we see, Aaron, that need is there, where the kids, a lot of them can't get the school supplies they need to start off fresh for a new school year.
Absolutely, and it's some of those basic items that you think about that your kids use every day, your neighbors that our kids use every day, the pencils, the notebooks. Really simple to go out and buy those and help a kid in need who might not be able to afford those items.
Okay, from the Vinton location, and Aaron, these supplies making a big difference.
Good morning. Yeah, these supplies are making a huge difference to kids all across the region. Boxes like this in 55 McDonald's locations all across Southwest Virginia. You see the one here in Vinton goes to benefit students at Roanoke County schools. And joining me now from the Roanoke County School District is Chuck Lineberger, talking a little bit about some of the supplies you guys need this year.
Hi, good morning, Aaron. Yeah, we do need a lot of supplies. Every year, thousands of students all across the Roanoke Valley don't have the school supplies that they need to start the school year off with success. And so school drives like this are very important to our students, because we want our students to start the school year off with positive emotions, feeling very good about themselves, and having that good positive self-esteem. And so having the tools that they need to be successful when they start school is really, really important to making sure that school year is a success all year long.
Absolutely. And talk about some of these items. Some of them the ones we think about, like pencils, markers, that kind of thing, but some of them we don't always think about, right?
Yeah, a lot of times when people are thinking about school supplies, they're thinking about the traditional things that you might see in elementary school school, things like, your crayons and your markers, things like glue sticks and scissors. However, also remember that we have students who need supplies who are in the middle and high school, so they might need things like printer paper, especially for the high schools and middle schools. A lot of our students now are printing their work versus necessarily writing their work. But also remember something that you might not think of or even take for granted, like a backpack. For our students, having that backpack, something that's theirs that they're literally kind of holding on to, again, is a great way to help build self-esteem. So, we are always looking for folks to donate backpacks as well to help our students.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us. And this supply drive will be going on for the next 2 weeks until August 7th. Keep in mind, again, we mentioned 55 locations all across the region. And where you donate your supplies, the McDonald's location that you donate your supplies at, those items will stay right there in that region. Jenna and Patrick.
Location in Benton. And Aaron, this really is a simple and easy way that everybody can help.
Yeah, it really is an easy way that anybody can help. The McDonald's here in Benton, very busy right now for breakfast. So think about that as you go out to buy breakfast, lunch, dinner. Grab some extra school supplies and drop them off in the boxes at 55 locations all across Southwest Virginia. Joining me now to talk a little bit about the need for these supplies is Justin McLeod with Roanoke City Schools. What do you guys see the students needing the most this time of year?
Basic school supplies. And the one thing I like about these school supplies drives is we're not asking you to open your wallet and give $20. You can buy 2 things of crayons and only spend $1, and that goes a long way to really helping a child. If you think about Roanoke City specifically, we have over 600 homeless kids yearly, and 76% of our kids are on free and reduced lunch. That's a pretty large number of kids who are living in poverty. And I want your viewers to think about this. What is the best way to get kids out of poverty? It's to educate them. And if we can give them the tools to do it, it makes a huge difference.
And talk about what this means to these kids when they go in and they get these supplies. How excited are they?
Well, they feel like every other kid. Isn't that important? I mean, you and I, well, you were a kid much sooner than I have, and you know the complexities of being a child. So the things that we can do to make them feel like everybody else, it makes a huge difference. It may not be something they necessarily appreciate now, but they will down the road, I can tell you that.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And this supply drive runs until August 7th, so plenty of time. Pick up some extra items as you're shopping for your own kids. It's a way to really help your neighbors and kids throughout the entire community. Live in Roanoke County, I'm Erin Brookshire, WSLS 10.